Miley Cyrus has never been one to stay quiet about politics, personal growth, or her pop star past. She shed her Disney image fast, stirred up controversy, and became one of pop's most unpredictable voices. But while she racks up Grammys and headlines, there's one stage she's just now returning to, the emotional one with her dad, Ray Cyrus. In a rare, candid interview with the New York Times, Miley opened up about their long-rumored estrangement, just as she released Something Beautiful and entered a new chapter in her family's roller coaster saga. The Cyrus family tree needs a flowchart. Let's start with the basics, because this family's drama is juicier than a soap opera marathon during a heatwave. Miley's parents, Ray Cyrus, he of achy breaky heart fame and questionable 90s hair choices, and Tish Cyrus, split in 2022 after decades of marriage and several close calls with divorce court over the years. Their eventual separation wasn't just a shakeup in the tabloid circuit, it sent emotional shockwaves through the entire Cyrus family, especially their most famous daughter. "I think timing is everything," Miley said in the interview, carefully picking her words like someone who's been to therapy. "As I have gotten older, I have started to see my parents as people, not just as my mom and dad. That perspective shift has helped a lot. But it wasn't just about growing up." According to Miley, her mother's pain following the divorce left a deeper mark than she initially realized. "My mom really loved my dad for her whole life," she revealed. "Watching her go through that heartbreak, I think I started to carry some of her hurt as if it were my own." This is the part where therapists collectively nod and scribble notes about emotional transference. From hurt to healing, and a little help from Dominic Purcell. If the Cyrus family were a reality show, the surprise twist came when Tish tied the knot with Prison Break star Dominic Purcell in 2023. Apparently, marrying a tattooed bad boy with brooding eyes was just the vibe shift she needed. Miley says seeing her mom genuinely happy again with someone who wasn't battling a midlife country music crisis helped her find peace with the past. "Now that my mom is in love again, and I adore my stepdad, I have realized I can love my parents as individuals rather than as a package deal. They don't have to be mom and dad anymore," she said. And what about Ray, the guy who once played her on-screen dad and real-life helicopter parent? He's found companionship too, with none other than British actress and eternal glamazon Elizabeth Hurley. Yes, that Elizabeth Hurley. Somewhere in Nashville, rhinestones were surely clinking in disbelief. While the new romances are headline-worthy, Miley's inner journey is the real story. After years of what she describes as emotional distance, she's slowly rebuilding her bond with Ray. "It wasn't easy," she admitted. "At first, the kid inside me wanted to react, but the adult part of me had to say, okay, he's your dad, but he's also a person who deserves happiness." That was a big shift. The silent Grammy and the subtle signs. The public first suspected tension in the Cyrus family when Miley won her first ever Grammy and noticeably failed to mention her dad in her acceptance speech. You could practically hear the collective gasp echo through every living room in America. At the time, sources said Miley found it hard to connect with Ray, especially after what she saw as him disrespecting her mother and the family unit. Some insiders claimed the kids had picked sides Team Tish versus Team Ray. But recently, things have started to thaw. Miley reunited with her father to celebrate her brother Brayson's birthday, and according to her, they are working on rebuilding their relationship. It's not a Hallmark card ending just yet, but at least now, they're both showing up. And in a family where someone once released a country rap remix of Old Town Road, that's real progress. No makeup lines, no babies, no problem. Just as fans were digesting her emotional revelations, Miley took things a step further by weighing in on a completely different topic: motherhood. In the same podcast interview, Miley answered a question many fans have asked for years. Is she planning to have children? Not anytime soon. "It's not something I'm focused on," she said, in that cool, unbothered way that makes you want to reevaluate your life goals while drinking overpriced iced coffee. "I've never really been super attached to a yes or no answer about having kids. She compared the decision to something her new stepdad, Dominic Purcell, once said to her, "Why don't you have a makeup line like every other celebrity?" To which Miley responded, "Because I'm not passionate about it." Dominic, ever the wise Aussie sage, replied, "That's the right answer." Miley says she feels the same way about motherhood. It's a commitment that requires a level of devotion and enthusiasm she doesn't currently have, especially when you factor in the sleepless nights, the diaper changes, and the emotional toll of raising another human in a world that feels like it's on fire, sometimes literally. And when I say 18 years of commitment, she joked, "I really mean 33, because I'm still a baby. Just ask my mom." Not anti-kids, just pro-honesty. Miley's not slamming the door on motherhood forever. She's just not kicking it open with baby booties and Pinterest nursery boards either. In fact, her refreshing honesty about not feeling the burn to have kids resonated with thousands of fans online. Hearing this from Miley is so reassuring. One fan posted on X, formerly Twitter, "Motherhood is not for everyone." Another joked, "Miley has already mothered millions of girls and gays for the past 20 years. I think she's good." Even more fans chimed in, calling her the mother of music, a title she wears with pride, and thankfully, no spit-up stains. From Malibu fires to personal wildfires. This is not the first time Miley's opened up about her ambivalence toward parenting. In a 2019 interview with Elle, she expressed similar sentiments, especially after the devastating Woolsey fire that destroyed her Malibu home in 2018. She said back then that she was not eager to bring children into a world that's clearly struggling to keep it together. "We are getting handed a planet that's already a mess," she said at the time. "Why would I want to hand that down to someone else?" A fair point, and one that shows Miley's thought process has always been rooted in a blend of realism, personal freedom, and a healthy dose of Gen Z skepticism. And honestly, we could all use a bit more of that energy. From chaos to clarity. With her ninth studio album, Something Beautiful, dropping on May 30, Miley is clearly in her grown-up era, and no, that doesn't mean she's trading in her crop tops for cardigans just yet. She's embracing the messy, the emotional, and the in-between. Her relationship with her dad might not be storybook perfect, but it's honest. Her views on parenthood might not align with traditional expectations, but they're authentic. And above all, she's proving that healing and growing up don't have to come with a glittery PR package or a new line of baby strollers. Miley's always danced to the beat of her own banjo, but these days, that rhythm is deeper, more introspective, and perhaps even a little softer. "I'm still figuring things out," she admits, "but I know what I'm not pretending to be anymore." If you love this deep dive into Miley's wild, wonderful world, don't forget to smash that like button. Hit subscribe for more celeb truths, music drama, and emotional roller coasters. Got thoughts on Miley's family saga or her take on motherhood? Drop a comment. We're all ears and nosy. And remember, folks, life's a climb, but the view and the drama is always worth it.